1, 2, 3.
Dude, you were just like way early on that first one.
On the first one, we just
He
did
was
it
like
the second
1,
time.
2, 3.
Why are you scrutinizing my first time?
Yeah.
We just fixed it. Gosh. This guy and just hanging on to the past.
This
let me
guy
tell
and
you.
his first time stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, what'd you do for the first time this week? What was it? Something new.
What was it? Tell me. Tell me. Hey guys, welcome back. Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. We just spent 10 minutes talking about leaves. That was fun.
Yeah.
But it sucked, so we decided to restart the episode.
Yeah.
So who knows? The leaf talk might sneak up on us again.
Maybe
But we'll see. We got to be careful.
we should do a Patreon where people can hear the
Leaves?
first 10 minutes of stuff we talk about that does not belong on the podcast.
Yeah, that sounds
That would
awesome.
be pretty.
You guys
that would
like
be
our
good, but-
podcast? What if it was worse and shorter?
Yeah. What
Would
if
you
it
like
was-
to pay for it?
What if it was our podcast, but
But
a million times worse? And let's get this:
It's
you don't
paid-
get it for free. You have to give us your money in order
Also,
to
it's
have
shorter.
access.
You have to pay $10
Yeah.
for 10 minutes.
Boom, $1 a minute of sucky episode.
Be honest, guys. Would you pay for
Would
it?
you like it?
Please be honest.
We could start a we could start a Patreon for it. No?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments.
Parker, are you looking to get another haircut? You said you were not happy with the length right now.
When did I say it? Yeah, I
Before we
think it's
started
too
recording.
long.
You guys look at, if you're not on youtube.com,
Go
go there
to it.
and look at Parker's hair right now. It's very short, but he wants a haircut.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
a
I don't know,
big,
it's starting
short hair
It's
guy.
starting to touch my ears on the side. What do I do about that?
You get some scissors and you cut it.
Oh,
Well, you
Okay.
can do that.
wait, what?
Wait.
I'm allowed to cut my own hair,
No, you actually have to pay for it every time.
dude.
That was a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Hey, can I cut your hair?
No, definitely not.
Why?
Can I cut your hair?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
No, I remember when I was younger, I just thought that like cutting your own hair was just completely off limits. I just didn't know that you could do it. But
yeah.
I know people who cut their own hair.
Yeah, bald people.
Yeah, and Shay.
What?
Really?
Yeah, he cuts
That's
his own
actually
hair.
pretty impressive.
Good for
Yeah,
him.
and it looks good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, how can you cut your own hair?
I don't know. He said he's like, I've messed up a few times before, so then I just have to go really short. Like, how in the world? That'd be so tough. Whenever I'm looking in the mirror, I can never tell which way is gonna make me. Like,
Yeah,
go
what
left or
direction.
right
Yeah.
or whatever.
Dude, that is.
You just
that
have to do
is
it by
really
feel. I
trippy.
wouldn't be able to look.
Yeah, just feel whatever is long and everything.
And you're just like, and there's blood.
Yeah.
I would accidentally cut my head open,
Yeah.
so I probably should not.
Probably shouldn't.
You would want to cut my hair?
Yeah. That
How would you
be
do
fun.
it?
With
yeah, dog.
what?
You call me dog?
No.
Oh,
No.
what did you say?
I said yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'll be. I
did
could have
not
sworn
say-
you said yeah, dog. And I was like, okay, I like this energy from guys.
Yeah, I would like to try and cut your hair.
Why is that?
Get some.
You have to give me. You have to give me a pitch.
Come on, Gavin.
You can't just be
Okay.
like, hey, let me cut your hair that everybody's gonna see all the time.
I've actually had a lot of experience with cutting hair.
Yeah.
I cut it pretty short, and
Who?
then sheep.
Okay.
Oh.
So and listen, I
So
do a
I
good
am
job.
livestock to you. Got it. I'll write that down.
Except for usually I have to pin them down as I shave them.
That will not be necessary.
I might have to, just so I can.
I mean, we'll just see what kind of mood I'm in, but I'm sure I'll be docile.
Usually I tie up their legs.
Okay. Well, now I'm in.
Yeah. And then what's?
And then I kneel on their neck.
On their throat. Oh. Hmm.
I don't really, but I kind of do.
But
You have to,
just
you have to like lightly rest your knee on their head so it doesn't whip around,
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you just buzz them.
Yeah, I had to do that to the cow when I was helping tag it. You just
Yeah.
gotta like get on top of that thing.
You don't even have to put pressure on them. You just like lay on them.
I think
and
Parker
they-
would
and
require
they're
pressure.
Just like, oh,
Yeah. How much pressure would it require to keep me
Parker
on the ground?
docile until he stops squirming.
Yeah.
No, Parker, you're fine.
So you think you could cut my hair because you cut sheep's hair?
Yeah.
Are they faded up?
Mm-hmm.
Are they like nice and clean? Could I
Yeah,
go by
I faded them up and
your
then
ranch and take a look at the sheep?
Yeah, I
See what I'd be getting.
Cut it super clean across, and then sometimes I do designs on the side.
Really? Actually?
Yeah, I've actually done that before.
Give them numbers and stuff?
You
You should give them numbers and make them race.
I did my initials one time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Get the sheep
GT.
GT.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Gavin's initials in your head?
I'll think about it,
Yeah.
but maybe. It might grow on me. It's actually grown on me already. I think
Really?
I love it. Yeah.
No, we cut it really short. I shave my initials in your head. As it grows out, I keep shaving the initials, but it gets covered up by the rest of your hair. And then you just lift it up on the side, and you can just see the GT through it.
That'd be so sick.
That would be sick.
So sick.
Because GT is like, it's like he's a
Cars.
Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a 5.0 on the other side. It's the engine.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the
You got
clarification.
a 5.0 engine.
I have 5 engines in my head. Yeah. Do you want to cut my hair at all, or is it just Gavin?
Yeah, I'd be down. Probably.
Okay, I'll let you do it.
Thank you.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
That was not
Yeah.
much of a pitch, Christian.
I've never cut a sheep's wool before.
Parker's basically like a sheep.
Hey, have you ever cut a human's hair?
Let me think.
My own.
It couldn't be that hard. I've
No,
never
but
done
my
it, but
dad
it
has always cut my hair
Really?
until
I'm
I was
saying.
not always till I was like 12.
yeah.
I can't mess it up that bad.
No, but the way they like do a fade, you have to use scissors
Yeah, I see.
and just like
Not with yours.
My dad faded
yes.
me up. My dad
Really?
knows how to do a fade. Yep.
really.
I can do a fade. Bro, YouTube has everything. I could learn how to
They
do
do
it
have
if
everything.
I really
Good for
had to
them.
look it up.
Yeah. Speaking
Yeah.
of haircuts, have you noticed how much stuff YouTube has?
This is an ad for YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, ever heard of YouTube? Well, it's out there, and you can watch videos.
I thought
like
about
ours.
getting a haircut today.
Really?
Not getting it today, but I thought about
You
it.
thought today
Yeah.
about the action of haircutting.
Exactly. We were Hannah and I did some couple photos. Hayden said she would take some pictures.
What do you
for
mean by
us.
couple photos?
As in Hannah and I
Wanted
are a
2
couple,
pictures of each other.
and we stood across from each other, and then Hayden took a picture of Hannah and then of me, and that was it.
Really?
Do you do couple
No.
photos a lot?
No, this is the first time we've ever done it.
Oh.
Liar.
What'd you think? Was it fun?
It was pretty fun.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, it was nice outside because it was cold, but I had my long sleeve like flannel style shirt on.
Yeah.
It was comfortable. It was pretty bright. It's hard to do in the middle of the day, but there was good shaded areas.
Golden hour. Should have waited for golden
did-
hour. You ever heard of
Yeah.
golden hour?
Yes, I have.
You would love golden hour.
Yeah,
Should have waited for it.
I
It's
do.
when everything looks really, really good.
Yeah.
it
because of
looks
the
really
sunlight.
golden. You
Mhm.
could say.
Yeah, you could say that.
After
I mean, that's
we,
not what I would say, but you could.
After we did photos, though, I was able to use Hannah's camera and just take some pictures. That was
Nice.
pretty fun.
Dude, I want to
adjusting.
learn how to
Oh,
do
dude.
cameras and
Photographers, I'm
stuff.
convinced, are just bad at what they do.
Why?
I think because taking pictures with a nice camera, you could make anything look.
Not really.
Put everything on auto.
You have to. No, it looks
Yeah.
crap if you put everything on auto.
Really? It doesn't
And they
automatically
do a lot
it-
of editing.
Do a good job.
No, you can do a lot better if you adjust the settings and know how to do it.
How do you know?
Because I've taken a photography class.
Really? At
Yeah.
Lane?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do remember that. I remember Gavin taking a picture of water coming out of a hose once, and
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Water hose picture.
That's what you learn in college,
Yeah.
guys. It's really important that you go to college.
It was a pretty fun class, but I kind of want to buy a camera that would be good for pictures as well as video.
Mm-hmm.
Doing like if we decide we want to do some stuff,
Oh, yeah.
but it's just fun to take good pictures, quality pictures, other than just with a iPhone.
That's true. And that's why our video quality on YouTube is so good.
Yeah,
It's just remarkable.
it's
Such
actually incredible.
good cameras. Oh, dude, I got this splinter that I talked about. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I mentioned it briefly a long time ago, but it was underneath the skin, like right above my nail, and it's literally growing into my fingernail
Ugh.
at this point. It's like, it looks like a blackberry thorn.
Why don't you take it out?
It's
It's
under his
stuck.
nail.
It's under my nail now. Like,
like
it got
way
in
under.
through the top, and it's become a part of me.
Oh.
And I can see it just like slowly growing out.
Does it hurt anymore?
No,
still
it doesn't
growing?
hurt right now. Yeah. Well, like my nail is growing out, and I think
Oh.
this is a part of my nail now.
Because it's so soft underneath the skin. And
That's
it's
pretty
just growing
sweet,
out.
actually.
Yeah, because I when we were in Texas, that one is when it was hurting really bad,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like stuck out further since then, but it's still underneath the nail. It's so weird.
Oh, that would
Dang.
torture me.
I just want it out so bad. But at work this week,
Mm.
I got to do more hay rides.
Yeah.
And guess who showed up one
Who?
day? Gavin and Hannah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
On Saturday.
Yes, the last hayride of the day. I was kind of disappointed that that's the one they got on because there was only one other group on the ride, so it was just lame. It wasn't like if it was a whole group of people, then I could do like the real experience, and they would
Yeah.
kind of just be there. But when I'm kind of giving the tour to them, it's just not as good. 'Cause I
Right.
know them.
Yeah.
Hannah had a good time though. She'd never been to Northern Lights.
Did she learn so many things about Northern Lights?
She did.
Good, good, good. That's my goal as a hayride driver.
Yeah.
But I realized like there are like I can say the same exact words to two different crowds and they can like give two completely different reactions. Like it's wild like some of the differences in between some of the rides. Like the first stop that we go through is by the cow pasture where we just had all the calves born.
Mm-hmm.
So like when we're stopped right there, I'll just kind of observe and see if they're talking amongst themselves about the calves or anything like that. And if they are talking, then it's like, okay, I know this is going to be a good, fun group to be with. But the people who are over there and just completely silent,
They're just
I was like, this is going to be a long 30 minutes.
looking around, not saying anything. You ask them a question.
Yeah, it's usually the adults too. When it's a bunch of kids, then they'll ask all sorts of questions
they
that
love
don't
it.
pertain to anything, and it's
Yeah.
awesome. But some of the adults will just all. I was talking to him about the giant pumpkins. Always get a great reaction from everybody. But this weekend, I had like a group where I was telling them like they can grow like these ones in their peak growing season grow like 50 pounds in a day, and they're just like, oh, cool,
That's insane.
50 pounds
That's wild.
in a
50
day,
pounds in
and
a
they just were
day.
like, oh, okay. And then other people were like, what? Oh
No
my
way.
gosh! And then
You
those people are the
serious?
most fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got to start lying to them crazy
yeah.
facts
You grow a
to get a
million
reaction.
pounds in a day. And
Yeah.
you're like oh, I could do that in my sleep. Okay, whatever. But I kind of had this thought like the people who you don't want sitting next to you on an airplane are the people who you want on your hayride,
Yeah.
right?
Wait.
Because
What a
when-
conundrum.
The
yeah,
talkers?
because it's the people who talk to you. Because on an airplane, you just want to be left alone.
Yeah.
But then on the hayride, they're going to speak up and they're going to make it fun for everybody.
Yeah.
Because if you're just sitting there and I'm just talking at you, it's just,
oh,
well,
snooze
this
fest.
guy again.
Yeah.
Keep it up with the hayride. But then if you're talking back to me, it's like we're having a conversation.
Yeah.
And it's real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I had a couple of jokes that landed pretty well. Like if I have a good group, then I was just like throw some jokes out in there and they love
Yeah.
it.
And they just eat it up.
It was
Yeah.
funny when we were on the hayride. This is the farm that I used to work at. I worked there for like 3 years.
No, you did not.
Yeah.
Liar.
Before Parker worked there. And
Not
3
true.
years. Hey, you got to clarify, Gavin,
okay,
because
not
3 years
three
as in
consistent,
three
seasons.
Christmas seasons.
So I worked fall.
work year-round.
Gavin
to
works 9
spring.
months total.
Yeah, nice try.
Roughly.
Nice try, Gavin.
Tried to pass it off as 3 years. I did my time. I earned to say that I've been there 3.5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
so
guy.
I worked there 3 seasons. We'll say 6, because if you're there for fall for pumpkins and then you're there for
Get out
Christmas
of town,
trees,
Gavin. What's the point of the story, by the way? Sorry, I got you hung
yeah,
up
you
on
got me
the,
hung up on
on
the
the time.
technicalities.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I was on the hayride with it was Hannah and I, and then this other family,
Yes, it was.
and they were telling me all about the farm because they volunteered there for the haunted corn maze.
Oh, they were giving you a tour while I was driving?
Yeah, they were kind of talking to me.
Nice. That's super respectful
They were
of them,
trying to
actually.
Tell me about it, and I just knew so much more than them.
Why don't you say I actually worked here?
I did.
Oh, and did they keep trying to tell you
Yes.
about the farm? Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
At least they weren't just like not engaging whatsoever.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true.
they were loving it. Parker did a great job.
Oh, I did. People have been telling me I do a really good job at work.
Yeah.
And it feels good.
Parker does a good job at his job.
Yeah.
He's very talkative, not like he is to us, except for on the podcast.
Yeah, I never talk unless I'm at the podcast or at work. Those are my rules.
It is. They just are.
But I was telling Christian about this earlier. I am doing these 20-minute speeches every 30 minutes with the hayride.
Mm-hmm.
Giving these long speeches where I got to remember all this stuff. I got to inform people.
Sure.
And then listen to this. I have to go to my public speaking class on a random Monday morning and give a 5-minute speech where I have to inform people about something to prove that I can public speak. But I've been doing it for my entire life.
Yeah.
Well, the last few weekends, pretty much.
Yeah.
What do I have to prove at this point?
Uh-huh.
But it's whatever. It's good that I can get this practice in, though.
Yeah. I could have just recorded you doing the whole.
And then send it to my teacher and then I have to do my
and then
speech.
you wouldn't have to do a
Dang
speech.
It.
And it would have been better than he could have ever imagined.
Yeah. But I guess the number one fear of Americans, guess what it is?
Public speaking.
Public
Loneliness.
speaking.
Really?
Public speaking.
Yeah. I don't know if it's unprompted. Someone asks, what's your biggest fear? And people say public speaking.
Mm.
Or if it's just how afraid of you are, how afraid are you of public speaking? And they're like, it's like a level 10.
Gotcha.
I guess people are more afraid of public speaking than dying. That was what my teacher said. So
I feel like that's probably right.
kind of a
'cause
gray area.
They think more about public speaking than they do about death.
Would you rather die or speak publicly?
Speak publicly.
Die.
Yeah. Why is that?
Figures.
It's just my biggest, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want to.
No, I get it.
I remember we had a student council when I was in middle school. So you, at the beginning of the year, if you want to run for it, you go fill out this application and you do a speech in front of your some random class period, and then they vote for you. So you run against people in your class.
That's pretty sick, honestly.
And I ran against a couple 3 people in 6th grade, and I won.
Yes.
Obviously. And then 7th grade did it again. But
What
that's
was
so
student
nerve-wracking.
council?
You make decisions for different assemblies and events.
You guys
And
pretty
then
much planned the dances, I think,
Yeah, that too.
which were insane.
They were ragers.
You ever go to a middle school dance, Christian?
Yeah. 8th
Oh.
grade graduation, I went to one.
Really? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it fun?
So much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, we would plan stuff like that. But
What were you
it's
saying about
it's-
your public speaking?
Yeah, it's just crazy because there was no real opportunity beforehand except maybe in elementary school when you had to do a speech on somebody.
And
I
on
did.
Washington. Biggest
did
mistake
Tony
of my
Hawk.
life.
And I dressed up as Tony Hawk with my skateboard and knee pads and helmet
Yeah.
and stuff.
I remember all these things. That's crazy.
Yeah. But there's no real, I don't know if they still do stuff like that where you have to do public speaking at such a young age.
But they should.
Because I stepped into that and I just went home and asked my dad and said, help me write a speech for running for student council. What do I
student
talk
council
about?
is basically whoever's parents could write the best speech.
Yeah.
They're the winners.
I think it was more so who had the most friends in the class.
Did you have the most friends, or did you just have a really good speech?
both?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I
think if you
felt my
have-
speech was actually really good.
That's what they call a two-edged sword.
Yeah. But my dad wouldn't write it for me. He would just ask me, well, what are you
Good.
going to write about? And then he would make me write it out, and he would just read over and make sure it was all made sense.
Nice, solid.
Yeah. Did that all 3 years. Never ran for president, though, because you had to talk in front of the entire school.
That was
And
nuts.
that was just frightening.
Bro, those speeches were always so nuts. People would just go up there and make promise we could have I promise we're gonna have a vending machine in the cafeteria.
Why was
Why
that
was that
always a
every
thing?
single year?
We're going to have a vending machine in the cafeteria, and you're going to be able to pay
Bro,
money to get food.
You have no idea what you are talking about. You are not capable of these things.
Dude, a vending machine's not even that expensive. It's totally
Yeah.
doable.
I'm gonna start Ice Cream Tuesdays.
Ice Cream
Tuesdays.
Hats every day.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to wear hats.
You had to pay a quarter.
Yeah, we would have
On a
hat
hat-
Fridays or something where you
or
could
a
go
week.
pay 50 cents
No way.
so you can wear a hat.
It was 'cause they
and
were
you
a
better believe I
distraction.
paid that 50 cents
Let's go.
every single hat
It's
day.
true. He loved wearing his Oregon Duck hats, and his hair was about this long.
I was a hat fiend back then.
Dude, he had a wall. A
I had
wall
4 of them,
hats.
bro.
4 hats,
No.
4 walls.
4 walls.
Parker had
Dang, lucky.
5. Maximum hat coverage.
I was living in the Pentagon back then.
Dude, middle school, reminiscing.
Mhm.
That's weird to think about. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, also this week we went to the corn maze.
Oh yeah,
At
that was
Parker's
another
work.
thing we did at the farm. Went to the corn maze and had a good time in there. Ran around a little bit. That's about it.
You guys were
We
in there a
weren't
lot longer. Christian and Bryson kind of ran off
Yeah, I got
again.
turned around a little bit. Yeah, we broke off from the group, me and Bryson, and we were like, why don't we just go and turn around and we'll meet them in front of them and we'll scare them. We'll come up in front of them and we'll scare them. They'll fall in
Yeah.
the mud maybe. It'll be super
That would
funny.
It'll be
super
hilarious.
funny.
They'll
So
all
we're like,
be
let's go left.
mud.
They're going to go right, and then we'll meet back with them in front and we'll scare them.
Yeah.
Because it's dark out and it's rainy. It's kind of spooky. And so then me and Bryson went left, and then they went right, and then we never saw them for like 45 minutes.
you couldn't track the
We
voices or
couldn't
anything.
track no, because there were so many other like screaming
Yeah.
people, and so we took us like 45 minutes, and then you called me,
I was
and
like, yeah,
me
where
and
you
Bryce
at?
were like just wandering around, and then we took a break so you could pee, and you called me. You're like, "Are you still in the maze?"
Were you guys?
I was like, "No, why?"
Were
They
you guys
were.
genuinely lost in there?
We weren't lost. Like we
Oh.
knew the way out.
Yeah.
And how to. We were just trying to find like you guys,
Oh, and we were not in the maze.
and you were not in the maze.
Yeah, we left
Yeah.
because I took them. We went up the side of the creek. Like I was telling everyone, I was like, "Come with me, follow. It's a secret way." When I
We
took them
stepped
to
out
the
of the corn maze.
the far north side of the maze, and I was like, "Okay, oh dang it, this is the wrong side." So I had to go through the maze again. It was hilarious.
that is hilarious.
And then we got out, and you guys weren't there.
Yep, we were not.
Yep, you just weren't.
We passed the
So-
test.
I
Mm-hmm.
think it was more fun though, because you guys already knew the answer to the maze.
I know. I'd been in that maze maybe 3 times
Yeah.
since it's been like up.
Parker wasn't
So-
even with us.
No,
He split off from us too.
but I was kind of surprised at how well I knew it. At one point, like at the very beginning, I was leading our group, and then I was like, I need to go to the back because I'm just gonna lead us straight through this thing in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So I went to the
Yeah,
back.
I got to know it pretty well in like
Mhm.
the hour and a half that I was wandering around.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently some kid got stuck in there for 5 hours. Or my mom took her
Your mom
class
got stuck
there,
in there for 5 hours.
Yeah.
and one of her students decided he was just gonna be a rebel and run off. He just like screamed and was like, ah! And then ran off into the corn.
Oh yeah, and he got lost.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Classic.
Hilarious.
And they're like,
Classic
oh,
that kid.
he'll come out.
That is pretty funny though.
Mm-hmm. I got a little video to show you guys.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Came across this on twitter.com. Which is Elon Musk buying that now?
I keep hearing back and forth things. I heard that he's now
I
buying
just don't
it.
know.
Because that was gonna happen, and then I was like, "Oh, psych!" And then I just remember seeing something recently that was like, "He's buying it again," which I didn't know he wasn't.
I keep hearing that he's gonna buy it.
So I just don't know
People are mad at Elon Musk right now
Why?
because I guess SpaceX has been,
Oh,
Not doing
or
well?
maybe not SpaceX.
No,
Tesla.
SpaceX is working well because
No, it's working well. But it's been funded by like a bunch of different governments. They thought it was like he was basically giving people the impression that it was private funded by him. But like the U.S. has been paying like 80-something% of it has been paid by taxpayers.
yeah. I
What?
heard that SpaceX is basically aren't the new NASA because they're not spending as much for
Right.
government space stuff, and SpaceX is basically just like, hey, we'll do it.
Mm-hmm. And then they
Interesting.
just make but so basically,
They just get paid by the government.
right.
Yeah.
And people are upset. Also, the government's they don't want to pay him anymore. Also,
Aw.
Ukraine's paying him.
Is he?
Also, they're mad at him because I guess there's been talks. Like the claim is that he's been like conspiring with enemies of the U.S. Something people think that he was talking to Russia about. Getting
Don't we
funding
talk to
from
Russia?
them. I don't know.
We got to.
I don't
What's
probably.
There's no
Crazy.
way we've never talked to Russia. You
Oh,
know?
we have talked to Russia.
Yeah. So what's wrong with
Well,
Elon
I don't know
talking to
about this
Russia?
under this
No,
presidency.
conspiring to take
No.
SpaceX away from the U.S. and give it to Russia.
No,
No
that
way.
would just be
Elon
the worst.
Musk, SpaceX. Maybe it's Starlink that.
Yeah, Starlink. This is
That's his Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Like his internet thing. Where did he even come from? How did he get all this money?
South Africa.
He made PayPal.
Okay,
in college. He was just a hustler.
for sure.
Smart guy. Apparently he rented out his house. I don't know if this is true. I just saw it pop up on like my For You page a long time ago. that he would rent out his house on the weekends that he lived in this college town, and it paid for his college by people having parties there.
Oh, interesting.
So sick. I guess he was either one of the creators of PayPal or an early investor. I think he was one of the creators of PayPal.
Yeah, like a inventor or something.
Super smart dude, obviously.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
This is the video I wanted to show you guys.
Okay. Oh,
You see
yes.
I think everyone saw this video.
this? Yeah.
I was gonna mention something about this. He's climbing down, right? Dude, that's crazy. It looks like it's a cub.
It's not like full size.
Yeah, it is.
No,
It's also a black bear, which isn't as dangerous as a grizzly.
Well, no, they're yeah. Well, they're not dangerous because normally they don't attack.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They're not as likely to attack.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not calling this thing not dangerous.
Yeah, by
Actually,
no means.
Parker, you were calling this thing not
Yeah,
dangerous.
Parker. Not a lot of people know this, but you were. Dude, that would be.
Bro, imagine the adrenaline.
Already,
Your system
the
when that
adrenaline rush of
happens.
climbing down a cliff.
When the second most dangerous bear is trying to attack you.
Third, actually, polar bear,
polar bear.
grizzly
I
bear,
heard
black
polar
bear.
bears aren't that dangerous.
What's the Kodiak
You heard
or
wrong,
something
Gavin.
like that?
Kodiak.
Kodiak cakes.
That is the same as a
pancake
grizzly,
bear.
I think. I think Kodiak
that the-
bear and grizzly is the same.
But like it's an Alaska grizzly.
yeah,
Something like that.
Dude.
Oh.
Oh.
What? Are we the same
You
person?
could say that
What
we are
in the
brothers.
world?
We have the same reactions.
That was so weird.
Dude.
What?
Dude, you guys do that a lot.
I ever so often I'll say something and I'll just be like, that was a Gavin moment right there.
I never think about that.
Do you ever have Parker moments?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I
well,
mean, I
that just
probably do,
shows-
but I haven't thought about them.
That just shows
like
that I
that.
think about you, Gavin. I actually really care about you a lot
Oh, that's
as my
crazy.
brother, as your brother. I really care about you a lot.
Really? Parker is never the first person to say
But I will
and
not let you cut
initiate,
my hair.
I love you. What?
I
You
just
aren't
won't.
going to let me cut it?
I just won't.
Parker, I'll do
Yeah.
a good job, I promise.
Sports clips will do a good job.
I'll do a good job, and if I don't, I'll pay for your haircut to go to Sports Clips.
Okay.
Too bad his
if
hair's
you
already
cut it-
gone.
If you cut it all off,
What are you gonna go get cut?
I don't have much real estate to work with at
Clip
this
your
point.
fingernails, maybe.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
cut it all off, and your hair grows
Yeah.
fast.
But how about that bear video, right?
That bear's
That was worth showing.
I was going to talk
I just thought it
about
was
that.
so nuts that they got that on camera and he didn't get torn to shreds.
So, well, it's like that cougar video from a year or so
yeah,
ago.
Yeah.
The guy's walking down this trail.
That's like a
and all
lot of
a
years
sudden
ago,
there's
right?
Some.
Several some.
Maybe it was during COVID, so like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
This guy's out hiking, and that cougar just all of a sudden on the trail, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
coming at him and flapping his.
Cougars are more scary to me than bears, I think.
Oh yeah. What would be the worst predator to encounter? I would say like a big cat.
a
over
silverback
bear.
I was gonna
one.
say a tiger. A tiger, anaconda,
If you're trying to run away, a cheetah would suck to have to race.
Yeah.
A panther.
or a giant falcon.
There's a lot
No.
of predators out there.
Yeah, guys, be careful out there.
For real, for
Seriously.
real. Stay safe.
Stay safe out there, y'all.
Low key, COVID times, insane. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Like not just my life back in those days.
Oh,
You know,
I
just
know.
like the whole
games.
Yeah, I know.
My life
Aside
be
from like
like-
the diseases and death and stuff, like it was a pretty cool period of time.
Experience.
You know, it was just a strange experience to not go to school. All of a
we were
sudden
doing
you're doing,
anything,
You're doing
dude.
everything online. We were staying up till like 4 a.m.
Yeah,
Dude,
playing
that's
Call of
true,
Duty.
dude.
Oh,
Playing Rocket League.
Rocket League, Warzone.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
still in
Among
school,
Us.
too.
Yes, dude. We were so sus back in 2020.
I know.
We'd
Oh,
stay
it
up
was
on Discord. And
so
then playing
fun.
Among Us.
I just could not imagine living in that for more than we did.
Time we
Oh,
did.
I know.
Just my
It was still
my
too
habits
long.
just got so unhealthy. I was not sleeping
Up till
regularly.
4 a.m. Fall asleep. Wake up at 2.
Oh yeah, dude. There was a couple of years I think where I just what?
So
a
unproductive.
couple years.
Where I just stayed up until like 3 a.m. every night.
No, it's true. When we would come after church over to his house, Christian would be like, why are you guys leaving and going to bed? I have school in the morning or I have work. And he's like, Well, I got stuff in the morning too, but I still stay up till 3.
Yeah, dude.
Why don't let's watch a movie?
Like,
We've been up for
I still,
hours.
yeah.
you've been up for 5 hours at this point. Of course, you're not
Yeah.
tired.
He's like, you guys are so weak.
Yeah.
No, I still stand by that. I think.
Yeah,
I
sure.
ate so many pizza pockets, and I ate
Oh,
so
I
few
pockets.
vegetables.
Played more video games and had less vegetables in 2020.
Vegetables.
That
You
word,
still say
bro.
vegetables.
Yeah, I don't give a crap. It's better than vegetables.
It's
Vegetables.
vegetables, not vegetables.
Like, if the government wanted to send us into another lockdown, I'd just be like, okay,
Okay.
I dare you.
Yeah, do it.
do it.
Do
Dude,
it.
I'd get to play video games again.
Yes. Like, imagine we were, people would probably be more like ready to put us into like school or something.
No,
You
they
know,
would
like
not.
the schools would be prepared at this point. Oh,
No.
everything's going to Zoom and we're not going to have that 1 month break.
100%, they would not be.
Yeah,
ready.
you had a 1 month break.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Before we even did any online school.
Well, 'cause
Oh,
they
that's
thought we were
so
gonna
cool.
come back.
Yeah.
2 weeks to stop the curve, to flatten the curve.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, I was done with school. Like right before COVID started, I was finishing my associates at Lane, and I graduated a term early.
Oh.
And so I had a term off, and then I was gonna start at Western
And you just
because I was
couldn't.
supposed to go overseas for school.
Yeah, that's true. He was going to go to France. How wild would that have been?
That would have been crazy. What a bad decision that would have been.
That would have been a really, I don't know, it probably would have been a good decision.
I mean, it would have been pretty
would've
cool.
been
Paris
bad.
is kind of sick.
Yeah, Paris is so sick. In the disgusting way, not the cool way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rats
So
everywhere.
sick.
Trash everywhere.
Yeah, Jan everywhere.
And Parisians. Ugh.
Ugh.
Imagine
I
what
think that's what you
would've-
call
I
them.
don't know what Parisians are.
People who live in Paris?
Oh,
It's got to be.
Yeah.
parasites. I
Like a
think.
New Yorker? Oh, parasites. That's probably.
Yeah.
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 That makes a lot more
That's
sense.
a lot more accurate of a description.
Yeah. That is, yeah. I mean, I was done with school, so it was a perfect timing because I would not have wanted to go on campus and
Mhm.
all that.
Yeah, this is my first term actually going onto campus. Well, for more than one class that didn't get canceled half the time.
How much do you love it?
I actually like it quite a
Really?
bit. It would be easier, I think, if I was taking all online classes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm learning some kind of practical stuff for the first time in my life at school.
That is cool, actually.
Yeah, so it is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Dang.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember I did a in-person class once.
at Lynn Benton.
At Lynn Benton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was geology.
Oh, look at rocks and
Geology?
Yeah, we did rocks. We took pictures of rocks, and we looked at rocks and stuff.
stuff. That's so sick.
I know, it was actually really cool. But, yeah, it was the only in-person class I ever did in college. It was interesting.
Yeah, I didn't really realize that campuses were like nice and stuff. you
Yeah,
know?
they have, like, food areas and
Yeah.
areas to do school.
so many amenities
workout areas.
in one area. College
know.
campus is just like a cool place.
I know. Why don't we go to one?
Yeah,
I
was going
do go to one.
the gym at Lane for a while.
They have a gym?
Yeah,
Nobody told me that.
really? You can get a credit for it for going to the gym,
Gosh, dang it.
Dang it.
and it's
For real?
Yeah.
Like an elective?
yes,
How many credits? What is that?
1 or 2.
Depends on how much you can bench.
All I have to do is prove that I went to the gym that
yes,
day?
you just take a card and you scan it.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I hate
Dude,
fitness.
it's
Well, no,
nice.
it sucks that I didn't know about it. Oh,
Just
what?
go to the gym still.
Well, I'm going to have to take a CPR class for 6
Like,
days.
I guess it's useless now. I guess I won't go to the gym.
Shoot.
Ah, dang
I'm
it.
going to get so jacked.
It was a pretty sweet gym because they had a lot of machines, but quite a few free weights as well. And I would always, like, I had a pretty set schedule. But they had this cool rock wall that was like a treadmill.
Mm-hmm.
That you just crank up the speed and you just climb it and it just keeps you
Oh,
rotating.
what if you don't climb in time?
Smashed.
You just you
Yep.
just jump
You get
off.
smashed.
Ooh, ooh,
That is a tough one to hear.
Yeah, dude.
Ugh, I have to say.
I am so mad that I'm going to have to having to take a CPR class for like 6 hours on a random Saturday because I needed 1 credit. Because I need 16 to finish my degree, and with the normal classes I was taking, it added up to 15 credits, so I needed to
Dang.
throw 1 credit in there.
Should have taken a weights class.
So I guess I could learn how to save someone's life.
whatever. If you don't already know how to do that, Parker, it's really just unfortunate. unfortunate, I guess. Staying alive, staying alive.
Yeah.
I think I've taken
could not help
like
himself.
6
No.
CPR classes because
Staying
I
alive,
was a
staying alive.
TA.
6 CPR classes.
Because I was a TA for a teacher for
This.
Oh, for the health teacher.
Mm-hmm.
was
This associate.
this associate.
Yeah. For several years.
Now that is cool. You know what I think would be a little fun thing to do?
What?
Talk about something from your life recently. Give
What?
an update.
Okay.
I want to hear about Gavin
What's been
because
happening?
he said he had some fun news to talk about. Was that personal news or was that
I don't know.
Gavin? Come on, we talked about this before.
Gavin, please.
Let me check my notes and see if.
Was it personal news or was it like news that's happening to the world?
Might have been personal news.
Oh,
But world news.
oh, guys, I actually want to do this cool segment called news, just that's in the world and stuff.
Yeah. Just stuff to.
No,
yeah.
like I do have a bunch of news that's to talk about, news stories from the world.
Okay.
But I'm talking about my news.
Oh yeah, so guys, I want to do a segment where we talk about personal news stuff.
But not too personal.
Not too personal, Gavin. Don't be gross,
Yeah.
please.
So I'm still on creative mode at work, as we know,
Okay,
Ah.
as we do now.
and
Picked up where we left off.
building some tiny houses.
Nice.
They're all finished drywalled. They did the mud, then painted it, and then
They're mud houses?
Usually people try to get it out the mud.
Yeah.
So I'm not really.
It's
Yeah,
to
let me make
texturize the walls.
I'm not really connecting the dots right now.
Let me make
I
a
just-
tiny house with mud.
Yeah,
Seems like the opposite of the housing that
you would want. Yeah, no, this stuff is just texturizes the wall.
Oh.
It's like this.
okay. It's like that.
It's the texture.
Makes sense.
So it's not just flat and smooth. So that was all already done. So I just finished up the flooring into the bathrooms.
Yeah,
you
you've
have
been
to
just going crazy with the flooring lately.
Yeah, you have to cut around the door jamb and everything, and then around where the toilet's gonna go. And then I sealed all of that, then cleaned out all the stuff from the bathtubs
Mm-hmm.
because they had just like drywall and all that stuff in there. Cleaned that out, vacuumed it out, peeled off this plastic coating that they spray on there to keep it from getting scratched.
In the bathtub?
Yeah. Just for like when it's being transported and installed.
Oh.
So peeled that off, then sealed off the whole
It
bathtub.
really sounds like survival mode right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's more practical stuff.
then I got to put in some cabinets.
Here we
Oh.
go.
Yeah, dude. We went and picked out
That
cabinets.
Is creative.
That was fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Picking out cabinets?
Yeah. I've never installed cabinets. or
Describe
anything
your
before.
emotions. How did you feel when
I
you walked into
felt
the cabinet store?
Kind of overwhelmed.
Really?
Euphoric.
I walked in and I was like, I can be whatever I want to be. I can be
I
a
can be anything.
carpenter.
I
can be a cabinet maker.
Walnut. I can be oak.
Yes.
Be Nordic cherry. I don't care.
Yeah.
And
It's
so
your cabinets.
we just picked out some cabinets.
What kind?
I'm going to say,
No, say what they are. Don't just say something.
I don't know what they are. Pine.
Dang it, Gavin. Pine?
You would not.
Maybe cedar.
Really?
Ah.
Pine
Because
cabinets. Wow.
They're going to get
okay.
we're going to restain
It's
them
really
It's a tough one to hear,
or
Gavin.
paint them.
I'll try to keep it together.
Yeah.
But for the cabinets, you kind of have to just put together your own design
That's cool.
That is creative,
and
actually.
figure out how they're going to fit in the kitchen area.
Did you ever figure it out?
Yeah, we got to figure it out.
Yes, that's what I'm talking
That's
about.
what I'm talking about.
And I
dude.
got them all screwed together and just have to mount them to the wall and then get
Nice.
countertops.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Sick.
Sick.
Who's next?
Christian.
What's the segment again?
News in your life.
Just say
Just
something.
something to say.
Something about you.
Dang, dude.
Maybe
okay.
You can
some
sing
updates
if
on
you
your
want.
pick'ems at work.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That's been fun.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Talk about your
Shoot.
Shoot.
Oh, Marcus
Oh.
Mario. Let's talk about him.
Okay.
I saw him at work a few weeks ago.
Yes.
We talked about it on the podcast.
Yep.
We're best friends.
Pretty much. You guys have been texting ever since.
We texted
That
ever
was 3 months ago.
since. I think I've been distracting him a little bit with all my text messages.
Yeah, probably.
Do you know how he's been doing?
On football?
Yeah.
Bad.
I know in fantasy he's been kind of up and down,
Mm.
but I don't think the Falcons are that bad.
Really?
No, the whole league is just mid this year.
Bro, yeah,
I
what?
Cannot,
And there's so many teams that are 4-2 right
I
now.
cannot
It's crazy.
figure out who's good. I can't figure out who's the worst. Like the Chargers just lost to the Seahawks today. How did that happen?
The Seahawks
Yeah.
are not doing good.
They apparently they are. They're 4-3.
Same as the Chargers.
Same as the Chargers. Same record. I just don't understand.
The only
anything,
teams that are really standing out are the Eagles
Bills, and that's it.
and Bills. Even Bills are 4-2 right now, right?
Yeah, they lost to Kansas City.
No, they didn't. They won. Bro, what do you
What?
mean?
Are the Bills 5-1?
They are.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
gotcha,
true.
They had a bye this week.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Same with the
Because
Vikings.
they were playing at the Chiefs Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, life update. Let me think.
Yes.
This segment has me so flustered.
Yeah, no, it does. I love putting you on the spot. It's my favorite place to put
Really
you.
test him.
You know what my least favorite place to put myself in
The
is?
spot.
Bowling.
Really?
A bowling alley. There's nothing I hate worse than a bowling alley.
Really?
Yeah, it smells like disinfectant wipes. Also, I'm so bad at bowling, and I don't care enough to get good.
It's just like
I just know that every time I go, once every 8 months,
You're gonna
that
suck.
I'm gonna suck,
it's gonna be super
and I just kind of
embarrassing.
have to accept it, or I have to spend money and go practice.
And everyone's gonna laugh at you.
Everyone's gonna laugh at
Be
me.
like, haha, Christian, you're the
Yeah.
worst.
I'm gonna hit a gutter ball, and then have to turn around and walk back to where everyone's sitting, and
Yep.
just kind of figure out something to do.
There's no driving range.
No driving
for the
range.
bowling alley.
You just have to throw 2 balls, and then you wait 30 minutes because you're
Yeah.
with a group of 8 people.
Yeah.
That's true.
So that's kind of my news for the week.
I'm super good at bowling. I can't really relate to that.
Same.
So
I think that people that are really so good at bowling are on just a whole nother level. Like I work with people.
yeah, that's me.
No.
Different level.
Like I work with people like they say that golfers are good at bowling.
Oh.
There's a lot of golfers that are also really good bowlers. The couple of the guys that I work with, they average like high 200s. Like that's their average or mid 200s.
I could do that if I wanted to.
Yeah.
If I tried.
Yeah, true.
Gotten in the 200s, but not mids. So that's kind of discouraging.
And not average.
No, just not.
If I had to average my bowling score out, I'd probably say like 105.
About 60. Oh, 105.
105. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm just bad.
Not gonna lie, I just fell asleep.
Really?
Yes, I put my head down to look at my notes.
That's actually really disrespectful, Gavin.
yeah,
Thanks.
sorry.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting how disrespectful that
How
is.
you fall asleep when we talk, but we never fall asleep when you talk.
That's not
Can
true.
you name
just
how
don't
many-
listen.
That's actually true. What were you putting in cabinets? Is that what it was? I don't remember.
Cabinets.
It doesn't ring a bell?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Even though I just brought it up. It
Yeah.
doesn't ring a bell. I don't know.
I just told you exactly what you talked about, but
I just
I
don't know.
just don't remember.
So this is actually the part where you ask me.
So Parker,
Oh,
how about we
that's
ask
funny
you?
should ask.
What's your news?
Lately, I've been a Panera Bread fiend.
Yo, Oh. me
too.
Yeah, I can see
I
it on
love
your Be
Panera
Real.
bread.
Dude.
He
If you are
loves
out
Panera
there
Bread.
and you know what Panera Bread is, but you never really go to it, let me just say
Reconsider.
that's how I was.
That's
a
how
couple
I was
weeks
about
ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yes, and then I learned about this thing called the Sip Club.
Yes,
You ever heard of the Sip Club?
Oh, I love the Sip
You
Club.
can pay, it's like $12 a month,
Mm-hmm.
unlimited drinks. Every 2 hours you could get one. That's like the stipulations.
Every 2 hours.
So I could go there, start doing homework. By the time I'm ready to leave, I can get another drink for my for the road.
And how much money is it?
It's free.
Oh, really?
It's free once you pay your $12 a month. But
Dang.
get this, guys. If you're like, I don't want to pay $12 a month, I don't even know if I'll use it that much. Oh, you will. Trust me. You'll have incentive because it's like I have literally a free drink if I go to this place right now. The first month is free.
Oop.
This podcast is also sponsored by Panera. It's
yeah,
not.
guys, go check them out.
But I've been loving it, dude. On Tuesdays and Thursdays especially. That's when I have my morning class and my evening class. So I have like a 10 to 11:30 and then a 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
Do you ever get actual food?
I do, yeah.
What
Sometimes.
do you get usually?
Their chicken sandwich has been pretty good.
Okay,
I
yeah,
got
yeah.
one like beef something.
You gotta try one of their pizzas.
Yeah, you were saying something about a
Dude.
Chipotle pizza.
Chipotle chicken and ranch or something.
Maybe I'll get
Chipotle
that on
chicken and
Tuesday.
Bacon. Chipotle chicken and bacon.
Yeah,
Get that, dude. It's good.
yeah.
And it's like good size too.
Mm-hmm. It's like kind of expensive, but it's not like unreasonable compared to what I would get for lunch, like when I'm going to work or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, I'm chilling here. But it's so good, and it's such a good place to just go and do work and everything.
Oh, it's an electric atmosphere.
I can just sit there for hours. There was one day where I sat by the fireplace, and I was wearing my sweatshirt, and by the end, I was just roasting. I was dying, and I just didn't want to take my sweatshirt off because I was in my flow state. You know?
Mm-hmm,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I got into my flow state another time. I've gotten into my flow state the last
Your flow state.
I've gotten into my flow state. Okay, Christian.
I would love to get into Parker's flow state.
You can get into your own flow state. Thank you very much.
Dang it.
Mine is for me only. Gavin, wake up.
Seriously,
you
Gavin.
jerk. But Gavin, I was up until 3:30 last night
Why?
because I was in my flow state.
Okay, let me
And
run.
What?
I have a really good story.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
No, I wasn't in the middle
Sorry.
of saying something.
Go ahead.
No. But I wasn't. I just was in my flow state. I was working on an assignment, and I stayed up until 3 doing it. And it was awesome.
Nice.
So screw you, Gavin. It's your story, bud.
Okay, so I saw this news article, and it reads, two
I'd
men
like to
arrive.
apologize for what I just said to you.
What?
I'll bleep it out. Yeah, exactly. What?
Okay.
Yeah,
Doesn't remember.
seriously. I don't even remember you saying anything.
This news article popped up, and it says 2 men arrived to pick up their daughter. It turns out it's the same girl. What?
It's because it's their daughter.
I go and I read the article.
Conjoined
so-
twins.
So listen
They
to
got
this.
you. They're just like put a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah. Into a news article.
You click on it, and then boom, viruses.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Everywhere, dude.
So it turns
Kind
out
of like 2020.
shouldn't have clicked on that article. But this
Yeah.
apparently I don't know.
The world clicked on
I don't know.
on a bad article.
I don't know what this where it was exactly, but this dad shows up to pick up his daughter because it was after school. So they contacted him, say, "Hey, can you come pick up your daughter?
Oh, he
She's
just
here waiting."
Didn't know that his daughter was waiting for school.
He didn't know that he needed to pick her up,
Oh.
Yeah.
and so he goes
Bad
to
father.
he goes to the school to pick her up, gives her name. Secretary's like, "Okay, let me go check her out." Goes in
What
to
do you mean by that?
check her out of the system. Goes,
Oh.
prints out her name,
That's
And then-
a relief.
and then another guy shows up and says, "Hey, I need to pick up my daughter."
Mm-hmm.
And he gives her name, and the other guy looks over and is
Like,
like,
wait, what's her name?
"Why are you picking up my daughter?" And he's like, "What? Why? What do you mean?" He's like, "That's my daughter." And the secretary had heard this and was like, "Wait, they were picking up the same girl. This is the same name." And turns out
2 girls, 2 different names. Is
it's
that
the
it?
same girl,
No.
and they both think that they're her dad.
What?
How
So-
long has this been going on?
Yeah, no, she's in middle school.
What?
No
Yes.
way, dude.
Yes. And so the mom gets called, comes to the school,
Huh.
and the real dad goes out there and talks
I
to
don't
her and
know.
is like super upset. And it doesn't get into a lot of detail, but the police are called, and it says that he might have hit her. It doesn't say for sure,
No.
but
Real dad would not do that.
he gets arrested. Mom goes to the hospital with the ambulance, and it turns out
Okay, so we think that he might have hit her, but then she just went to the hospital for some random reason.
yeah, the article doesn't say for sure. It literally says he might have hit her,
Oh,
allegedly.
but they know that she went to the hospital.
Yes.
I wonder why or
Yeah.
how that could have happened.
So, mom goes to the hospital, and it turns out that one of them is the actual dad. The other one, she
That
was
would be
cheating.
insane if there was a
third.
third one. It's like, no, that's my kid. What do you?
I think the guy that got arrested was her dad. The
Oh,
other guy,
classic. This justice system.
yeah, the other guy was the mom's boyfriend or something that the dad didn't know about,
Oh
and
my
apparently
gosh.
the daughter, I don't know how she didn't say something because
I
they
don't know.
probably don't look the same.
They probably looked really similar.
Yeah. But the reason it all happened was because the mom had a,
Folded so fast because they didn't look the same. They probably looked really similar. Yeah, yeah.
no, I said they might have looked different. I didn't see a picture of what they looked like.
Oh,
And So it turns out that the mom had just had a falling out with like one of her best friends.
Yeah, I'll say.
And so the friend was upset and knew about the situation, like that she was cheating on her
and
husband, and called both of them saying, "Hey, your daughter's at the school and needs picked up." So they both go to the school, and that's how they find out, is because
How would the boyfriend not know that there's some other dude if she has a daughter?
I don't know. He thinks he's the dad.
He thinks he's the biological dad.
He literally thinks he's the
How
biological
long-
dad.
She's in middle school?
I don't know.
How long
I
has
think
this
middle
been
school or
going
elementary
on
school.
then, dude? What?
I don't know.
She's a
Middle schoolers are like
mastermind, bro.
11, 12.
That's what I'm saying. So like, how long?
Had this for 12 years and then had beef
How
with one of her
absent were
friends.
these
And then she's
fathers?
like, I'm going to go blow up this
Yeah.
whole situation.
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of reminds me of that classic Bible story, you know?
Nope.
Where, no, listen.
That classic one.
The classic one. Where
Where the two
it's,
dads go pick up their daughter
it's,
from
no,
school.
it's the two moms. Where it's like, this is my kid. This is my kid. Okay, here is what we're going to do. We're going to cut it in half.
Yeah, but that's
and then that one.
different.
No, it's not. That one. Listen, I'm going somewhere with
Okay.
this. The one is like, yeah, that's fine. We'll cut the baby in half, and then I'll
Mm-hmm.
take half. She takes half, and like, oh, nice try. You're not
Yeah,
the
it was
real
like,
mom
no, no, no,
because
no, give it
you,
to her.
yeah, because you wouldn't want it. You would want it to be the real mom wouldn't want it to be cut in half, and the real mom was like wanted to save the kid no matter what.
Yeah.
And I think that the real dad would not have forgotten and needed to get a phone call to go pick up his daughter.
Well, he wasn't supposed to
So
pick her
neither
up.
of them are the real dad.
Yep.
He wasn't supposed to pick her up.
I really think there's a third.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I mean, if she hid,
Well, why
all
wouldn't
that,
he have picked her up then?
If she hid all that,
What's
from
one more?
from the dads for
That's
10
true.
years, what else could she be hiding from the news article?
Just
company?
to clarify, she might not have been in middle school. She might have been in elementary school.
Ooh.
But I'm pretty sure it was middle school.
Well, that's still like how
Yeah.
are you in elementary school? 6, 5?
Yeah.
Kindergartners are 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's still a long time.
They must have not been there very much or
Very
around
absent
very often.
fathers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Isn't that crazy though that you both show up and you think you're the dad, and then all of a sudden you're punching somebody in the face because
You're just punching
lied to you.
somebody, and it's whatever. Because I
Yeah.
think I'm the dad.
But when I was reading this article, another one, like, you know, those ones that pop up at the bottom,
Yeah.
all the ads. One of them,
What's your source for this, by the way? TMZ or something?
no, it was some local news.
Oh, it's a bunch of different news sites.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it's like
a lot
Fathers
of
try to
things
pick
are
up the same child from school. Let's
This is
see.
like a
okay,
new-
multiple sources. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Good sign.
In what might be the most awkward possible situation at the school gates, two men turned up to pick up the same child from school, each thinking they were the father. Sheena, a woman working at the front desk, witnessed the entire incident and recounted what she saw on TikTok.
Thank you, Sheena.
It says she was utterly perplexed by what happened.
856,000 likes on one of her TikToks, so who knows how many views it had. A lot.
That's a lot.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Verified sounds like.
Well, it was it wasn't actually ever verified.
What if a bunch of
Actually,
people
yeah,
are
it was,
reporting
yeah,
on
was.
it?
Well, I don't know if a bunch of people were reporting on the TikTok that the receptionist made.
Oh.
The receptionist like made a TikTok
Was she-
explaining the whole story.
Oh. So that could completely be fake.
Yeah.
I doubt that though. It's
I don't know. People make up a lot of things. You ever seen Marvel movies?
You ever seen the moon landing?
no.
Nope, I haven't. It's not real.
Yeah. Sorry.
But these articles popped up at the bottom. They like try and get your attention and stuff to read.
Yeah.
This one says, "Always put a crayon in your wallet. Here's why." So why do you
put a
think
crayon in your
that
wallet?
you should always have a crayon in your wallet?
In case you
Candle.
need to color.
In case you need a candle.
Yep.
Oh, like an emergency candle?
Yep.
That's actually a good point.
Lots of
I don't know
wax.
why you wouldn't just take a
no
candle.
wick, just lots
Yeah,
of
I
wax.
don't know. It's basically the
Why don't you
same
just take a
thing.
birthday candle?
Yeah.
That would be the most. What would you need an emergency candle for?
I clicked on it and I tried
Fire.
to figure out why.
We need to get to the bottom of this. Why in the world would Christian think he needs an
I
emergency?
don't know.
candle?
Maybe a light source, a fire source.
How do you
How
light
you gonna
the,
light
How do you
the-
light the candle without
a
your?
lighter, bro?
Why don't you
Why
just
don't you
use
use
the
a
lighter?
lighter?
Then? The candle's not that much brighter.
Oh, fair enough.
But it lasts longer.
Oh,
Get a
Mm.
torch.
You can just put a lighter on for a second, light the candle, and then you save the lighter battery.
that's true.
The lighter battery.
Yeah, no, it's a battery.
No, it is
Everything's
a
a
battery.
battery these days.
It's definitely not fluid in a flint and steel thing.
yeah.
Yeah, you sounded way more smart than I did.
Oh, and then
Oh yeah, a battery, not a fluid in a flint and steel thing.
fluid. Vegetables.
Hmm.
And then one other article reads, wrap foil around your front door if you're at home.
You've gone down a dark path, Gavin.
If you're at
So you're not going to tell us why we keep crayons in our
No, it
wall?
didn't. I clicked on it and tried to figure it out, and it was a bunch of different stuff. It didn't ever say.
What?
I know.
That's not even good clickbait either. Well, I mean, I guess it is.
Yeah,
I would
got him.
click on it.
Yeah, because I wanted to figure out because it was so dumb.
Yeah,
it literally
it's
shows
so
us
dumb.
an
Let me
edited
click on it.
photo of a crayon on top of a wallet.
That's
like,
not in the wallet. That's on.
Like in the cash folder.
Weird.
But the other article was wrap foil around your doorknob if you're at home. Wait, if you're home alone at night. Here's why.
Why?
Do it.
What do you think?
So that the robbers get scared because they feel the foil and it's all slippery and stuff. Like, oh, it's gross.
Gross. Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like because it's crinkly and uncomfortable to touch.
That is so comfortable to touch. I love
Tin
touching
foil?
foil. But
Yeah.
robbers don't.
Yeah,
That's the thing
robbers
about
don't.
robbers.
Not a lot
This
of
is
people know
different.
that.
If you need to figure out if your friend's a robber or not, put some foil in front of them and see what their reaction is.
If they
It's
love it,
foolproof. If they love
they're
it, they're not a
fine.
robber. They're clean.
if they hate it, they're a robber. Get rid
Did
of
you
them.
did you keep going down this path, or did you finally stop at that one and say that's enough for me?
There's some other ones that aren't that crazy. They're actual news articles. It says a Florida firefighter had to help a woman remove her foot that was stuck in a massage chair. Like those ones in the mall
Florida,
that you sit
of
in.
course, classic.
You put quarters in or your card, and you sit in it, and it massages like your calves and your back and your arms.
She got her foot stuck in it.
Her foot and her calf were stuck in the massage chair.
Oh, because it was like the rotating thing. and
yeah, it was just like stuck around it. So they had to cut it out.
Cut what out?
Her leg.
The massage chair.
Oh, dang it!
Dang it.
Massage legs can be replaced. Massage chairs, though, you only get one of those.
That's true. And then another article was
Here we go.
deer found inside Georgia police chief's office.
Huh,
A deer jumped through the window and was just chilling in his office.
Dang, that's actually sick.
So
I would love an office deer.
Super chill.
that was my crazy news.
Thank you guys for crazy news.
Yeah,
This has been crazy news at the gas
Crazy
store. That's
news.
so crazy.
super crazy. Not a lot of people know that.
All right, well, it is that time again,
It is.
and you know what it is, and they know what it is, and we're gonna do it.
DJ Khaled. You know what it is.
That'd be Silent Toe, Gavin.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
watch me whip, watch me nene.
Watch me, nene.
do the stanky leg.
Yep, stank.
Do a
Yep.
stanky leg.
All right, state cancellation time.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Different theme music every week.
Yeah.
We should make it like the Star
Beethoven.
Wars thing.
Bum, 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 states, bum, but
Just
canceling.
Bump them
Oh, no, you ruined
off
it.
of the map. Get rid of them.
Good.
Yo,
That's kind of
that
hard.
was kind of hard.
That was actually kind of hard.
A lot of people know that.
Dang.
Okay. What is on the chopping block these days?
So what was the deal last week? Did we cancel 2 or 3?
We went with 3.
We went a little bit crazy last
No.
week.
We went with 2. Mississippi and Alabama.
Yes, we
did
never ended up
no
doing.
cancel.
You guys were trying to cancel Idaho, or no, Wyoming.
Yeah, we didn't cancel Wyoming.
We canceled Idaho a while ago.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying you guys were trying to cancel Wyoming.
Yeah. Did you listen to the episode
No.
after I posted it?
Uh-uh.
Well, there was a scene in the end where you're like, tell me when I've ever been anti-Wyoming. And then I cut to the episode prior where you're like, dude, how is Wyoming still in here? All those weird letters and stuff. We got to get rid of Wyoming.
It's kind of goofy letters.
Wyoming's done.
Yeah, I know.
W-Y.
O-M.
They just were like, we're out of letters and we want to
ING.
be special. We remember what Wyoming is because it's at the end of the alphabet of states. But other than that, it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
And nobody would know what that is.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You never did like the state song when you were in elementary school?
I liked it.
Father Abraham
Mm-hmm.
had
That's
many
it.
states.
He was homeschooled.
Oregon, California, and Washington.
I was going to say New Mexico.
And I am one of them.
I'm one of
I'm in
them.
one of them.
Yeah.
And so are you.
Let's all
That
praise
is
the
Oregon.
Lord.
Oh, dang it.
You didn't like
And it's
Alabama,
Oregon.
Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii. You never did that?
No.
Dude, you need to learn that.
Yeah, I know it right now. I could name every 50 state right now.
Really?
I'm not going to though.
Yeah.
But I could if I wanted to. But I believe that Wyoming needs to go. I'm done even mentioning Wyoming. If I have to mention Wyoming one more time on a podcast episode, I'm going to quit.
He's going to lose it.
Yep, I am at my wit's end on Wyoming.
Oh, his wits.
So we're going to knock Wyoming.
No more Wyoming.
And I think we got to really go after the Northeast with a vengeance.
Yeah, for real. They've been around too long. What about Massachusetts?
I think we've got rid of Massachusetts a while ago.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Is New Hampshire still alive?
I think it is.
Bro.
I just think it is. Because I know we got rid of Vermont, which is basically like its inverse.
Yeah.
Massachusetts, gone. Yeah, New Hampshire. Are you kidding me? What a joke of a state.
Bro.
Get rid of
New
it.
Hampshire.
It's just where all the
I want to know where the old
rich people
Hampshire
are.
is.
Yeah, it's over in the UK.
Is it really?
When are we going to cancel the UK? Let's do it right now.
Let's do it right
UK,
now.
you're canceled.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They caught us stray.
UK's been gone astray for a long
It
time.
really has. Did you see that their prime minister is already quitting?
Oh,
Dude,
what?
they had Boris Johnson, and then they had Margaret Thatcher.
Margaret
No, that's
Thatcher.
that's like an old
No.
famous person.
No, it's the Prime Minister of the UK.
It was like a long time ago, I think. Liz Truss.
Elizabeth.
Liz Truss.
Oh,
Because I heard somebody say, "In Liz we trust," to make a joke.
now that is funny.
And then they didn't trust her very long because she was out in like 40 days.
Oh.
It was the shortest prime ministership of anybody.
What did she do wrong?
I don't know. I was listening to a podcast where they were talking about it, and it was something with it was all the financial reasons because their bank couldn't, like their state bank or something controls their economy, and they have they elect a party to power, and then within that party they decide who's going to lead that party. It's different than ours, I think. I don't think they directly elect a candidate.
They elect a party and the party decides.
That's what it sounds like. But she was the head of the Conservative Party after Boris Johnson, because he was Conservative Party as well. And the tax cuts that she initiated wasn't they weren't able, they were going to wreck the economy just because of the way the state bank is set up. And they're like, no, we actually have way more control over this than you think. So if you do these tax cuts, then we're going to do all these terrible things and ruin you. So something like that.
Classic, yeah.
Classic state bank. Am I right?
Yeah.
So yeah, she's gone already.
UK canceled. Liz Truss canceled. Wyoming canceled.
New Hampshire canceled.
New Hampshire canceled.
And that is
We
all
are
the
4 for
Northeast
4 this week.
except for Rhode Island.
Get rid of it next week.
It's
Rhode
just
Island
it's
is
just
still
so
around.
little and helpless.
I know. It's kind of cute until next week. Not cute anymore.
It's kind of cute until you realize it's not an island, and they're just kind of trying to make me sound like an idiot.
Yeah, and they spelled road.
I live in Rhode
Weird.
Island. Oh, that's cool. But you got lots of nice beaches. No, we have one, and it's on the east. Completely landlocked on the other sides.
Yeah.
Misleading name. But we'll let him stick around a little bit longer.
Yeah, he can have one more week.
Wyoming, the UK,
Say his goodbyes.
and New Hampshire have
And
to
Liz
go.
Truss.
And Liz Truss, of course.
Are all gone.
See you later.
Oh, why don't we throw in...
Rhode Island? I mean, we could just go crazy.
No. Let's not get too wild. I think I've had one too many sparkling waters.
Gavin has not had enough Red Bulls, that's for sure.
That's
Yeah, I
for
haven't had
dang
any.
sure.
How late did you stay up last night? Working in your flow state?
Me?
Yeah. 3 a.m.?
Whatever time I.
Oh,
came
wait,
to
that
your
was
room.
me. Sorry.
Oh, that was me. That was in my
That
flow
was up
state till 3 a.m.
Until my flow state.
Yeah.
What
Huh.
time did you sleep till this morning?
I woke up at
Oh, don't care.
8 o'clock.
Oh.
That's interesting that he asked and then he said he didn't care.
Yeah, that's funny.
If you guys aren't watching,
Gavin
on
was
YouTube,
about to laugh and then fell asleep right before.
He really
If you
he
guys
was
are
like-
watching
he was
on
about to
YouTube,
make
you can-
another joke and then he just fell asleep in the middle of his thought
It was gonna be
process.
so
you guys
funny
can watch
too.
me fall. You guys can watch me literally fall asleep in real time.
And then you can watch him whip. Watch him whip right now. Gavin, do the whip. Nay. Guys, he just did it.
That was so sick.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. We're finally rid of Wyoming.
Yes.
Whew, it's been a long time coming, but we
Yeah.
finally did it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Leave us reviews, stars, whatever you want to do. Support in whatever ways you can, except financially, unless you want Patreon for leaves and stuff. Let us know if you want a Patreon for leaves and bad episodes.
No, I refuse.
I love leaves.
I refuse to do a Patreon, but it sucks.
I mean, if people want,
If people want it,
come on.
then
Come on.
All right. Thank you guys. We'll see you next week.
We will put Gavin's toes on there if you buy it.
The dogs will be out on Patreon.
Oh.